This is your WCIA 3 forecast first, sponsored by Route 66 Solar.
Good evening, meteorologist Adam Sherwinski here, taking a look at Danville right now. We've got a little bit of wet roadways out there, or it seems to look like wet roadways. It's so moist out there, everything seems kind of sticky out there, and that's the trend we're seeing right now. We've got some rain out there in Vermilion County, stretching into Indiana as well too. We're starting to see an end to some of our rain showers and thunderstorms here. But we're not done just yet for the entire weekend. We've got another round coming in tomorrow. 69 in Lincoln, 67 as you go into Bloomington, 68 there in Taylorville. And our dew points aren't too far behind, so we're still keeping that moist, sticky atmosphere, the kind that's perfect for producing showers and thunderstorms. We'll see much drier conditions and the rain come to an end. I'll let you know when, coming up in just a bit. But first, WCIA 3 News at 10 starts right now.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Pomp and circumstance filled the streets of Champaign today as thousands of Illini officially become members of the alumni family on graduation day. Thanks for being here for your local news at 10. I'm Marley Capper. Families and friends packed the stands of Memorial Stadium this morning while their loved ones moved their tassels from the right to left on the turf. WCIA 3's Amanda Brennan has more.
For one final time, University of Illinois students were all together celebrating their accomplishments.
Some parts of the ceremony I kind of got teary-eyed because I'm thinking to myself, like, I've been working for this the past 4 years and now, like, this is the big moment.
And looking ahead to the future.
We are going to become teachers.
Zoe Mason has been excited for her time in orange and blue for as long as she can remember.
I'm a third-generation Illini, so this is a big moment for my family and for myself. This is the best one. I'm so grateful for my parents and everyone who came before us that have led the way for us to be here.
Emma Mize can relate.
It's just been really nice to be able to go to the same school that my dad went to and just continue on the legacy.
It's a campus she grew up on with her dad, Roy.
When she was little, about yay high, had pictures of her in front of the alma mater and Grange Grove, took her to football games.
It wasn't always an easy path for the class of 2023, with much of college online.
Especially with COVID, like 2 years were kind of nothing, so it's nice to be able to celebrate in person and have this big celebration and be with everyone. It's surreal for sure.
But grads say getting through the days of Zoom classes were worth it to be side by side with their classmates today.
Yeah, I loved sitting with my college and seeing all these people I've been going to class with since freshman year. It's like, wow, I've met a lot of really cool people here, and we all learned and did it all together.
And now it's time to celebrate.
It's like bringing it full circle. Football game, grad tailgate. We had to do it for the last big event.
And we're all winners today, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tonight was also the Black Congratulatory Ceremony to honor Black U of I graduates. It's all about recognizing students who are receiving bachelor, master's, doctoral, or professional degrees in a ceremony reflecting various traditions in the African diaspora. A spectator we spoke to says representation matters, especially in education.
We have so many people that's in the young, minority Black community that's graduating and pursuing their education and their ability to educate themselves and the things that they want to do and better themselves in the fields that they want to do.
It costs $75 to be a part of this ceremony. It includes a stole, a class gift, a class picture, and a program booklet. Turning to our eye on crime tonight, a 40-year-old Champaign woman is recovering after being shot in the shoulder. It happened in the parking lot near West Bloomington Road and Prospect Avenue at 3 this morning. Police say a fight broke out there, and when officials arrived, they heard gunshots fired. 36-year-old woman was also hurt and taken to the hospital. No arrests have been made at this time, and police are asking that anybody with security camera footage can help with their investigation. A 60-year-old Decatur man is in the hospital after a hit and run. That happened near North Oakland Avenue and West Center Street around 1:30 this morning. Police say the victim was riding his bicycle on a Rays Center median when 27-year-old Darius Hodges hit the man in his car before driving off. Police were able to locate the suspect. He's currently behind bars. Turning to our end, politics tonight, unions are pushing for stronger safety regulations for temp workers. When accidents happen on the job, state law is unclear as who's reliable for these people. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Hankey has more on the recent push.
Over the past several years, lawmakers in this building have passed numerous protections for workers and organized labor in the state, and unions continue to push for more and more of those protections. Most recently, they've focused on temp workers who don't have the same safety protections that full-time workers have. AFL-CIO president and here in Illinois, Tim Dre, joined Capitol Connection this week to discuss why this bill is important to his organization.
They just go in and do a job for a little bit, and when there are problems, the multinational corporation says, well, they're not our employees, they belong to this temp staffing agency, so we can't do anything about it.
The Temp Workers Safety Act makes the temp agency liable for any sort of violations or problems that a worker faces while on the job. For more on that bill and the rest of the Illinois AFL-CIO's agenda here in the Capitol, tune in this Sunday to Capitol Connection.
All right, you can watch Capitol Connection every Sunday morning right here on WCIA 3 at 10:30 a.m. or our sister station, WCIX 49, Sunday nights at 9:30. Mattoon High School is giving students the chance to advance in their careers and even earn college credit. Students have the choice of taking graphic or visual design classes to earn an Adobe Professional Certification and a dual credit from Lakeland College. The program teaches graphic design software tools and techniques required to succeed in the digital media industry. A student we spoke to says it's a privilege being in the program, and it's given him a leg up on the career path that he wants to take.
It's a fun class to take. It prepares you for different things online. If you do want to go into engineering, it gets you used to things online, going on a computer, because I feel like my generation is so used to doing things on paper. And of course, we've got Chromebooks now, but being able to use something like these Macintoshes, it really has prepared me for something online.
School officials say students who earn their certification have 2 years to use it, and the program helps them to stand out for potential employers. Well, Mother's Day is tomorrow, and one group wants to recognize Black women who impact their communities across central Illinois. WCIA 3's Jamal Williams tells us about today's award ceremony.
Not on My Watch hosted the backbone of the Black Home Awards. They're an organization whose goal is to create positive change through mentorship, after-school programs, and financial literacy. People I spoke to today say that ceremonies like this shine a light on positive change Black women have in their community.
I just want you ladies to know that your work is not going unnoticed.
Instead, teachers, first responders, and local leaders are being recognized for their dedication to serving others.
This day marks a revelation that was birthed in the heart of Pastor Herbert Burnett and has continued for at least a decade.
Several women were given flowers and a plaque to commemorate their hard work. One of them is Shayna Calhoun.
It really feels amazing, especially hearing all of their other accomplishments. I'm just completely honored to be in a room full of Black women that have done so much for their community.
She's a special education teacher and JV girls basketball coach at Rantoul Township High School. Calhoun says awards is not why she serves, but seeing other women recognized keeps her going.
I know that I can do a lot more just hearing everything that they've accomplished, and it makes me I feel very positive, like I can affect more people in the community.
Another woman recognized is Linda Turnbell. She received 2 awards, one for her contributions to the community and an honorary doctorate from Not on My Watch. The organization specializes in mentoring young adults. Turnbell says decades of being an educator and local leader has taught her how to lift up the people around her.
It takes a force to move people and kids. So you have to be there for them and aid them in their success, aid them in their talents, and that way that makes them feel self-worth.
I talk with other award winners who say it feels great to be highlighted for the work they've done. They hope events like this inspire more Black women to want to do more for their communities.
And speaking of Mother's Day, today's a busy one for flower shops across the area. At Abbott's Florist in Champaign, one designer says they've been getting calls with orders for this weekend for about a month. She says they've seen more orders this year than usual, and she thinks it's because people are getting more and more comfortable around others post-pandemic.
It's always such a great feeling to be able to play a little bit of a part in making someone's day special and making them feel loved and appreciated.
She says one of their biggest sellers is the Mother's Day Designer's Choice. It's where they decide how to arrange the flowers, but they also have pre-made bouquets to choose from in store. The Big Ten tournament for softball is in Urbana this weekend. Bryce Beeman will be in with the latest in sports. And May is Microchip Awareness Month. One group is wanting to promote dog health and wellness. Their hound party is coming up next. But first, Adam Sherwinski joins us. Man, it was a great day as far as graduation goes. We didn't see any rain, but that might not be the case for Mother's Day tomorrow.
Yeah, more chances for showers and thunderstorms tomorrow, Marley. And the good news is not quite as intense, hopefully, here. Might see some hail-damaging winds. Today, though, we saw a few landspout tornadoes there in Macon County. That was a possibility here. We had some tornadoes just outside of our viewing area as well, and more in Iowa. It was a busy day weather-wise here. Fortunately, most of it outside of our viewing area. We'll talk about the weather for today and what we saw also, we'll see later on this week as well. Stick with us.